In January of this year, the National Democratic Congress announced its decision to replace its minority leader, Haruna Idrisu, with Dr. Keselato Forcing in a letter addressed to Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagbin. This move attracted a lot of criticisms and also some of those affected by the changes. The party's flag bearer, John Dramani Mahama, and other party stalwarts are reported to have intervened to forestall a situation of having a divided front of the minority in Parliament. Also, the NDC conducted its parliamentary and presidential primaries. Several incumbent members of parliament from the NDC lost the chance to represent their constituents in the upcoming 2024 polls as they were defeated. Former President John Dramani Mahama was also elected as the party's flag bearer after Dr. Kwabena Duffuor, previously seen as a strong contender, unexpectedly pulled out of the race. Two major by-elections were conducted, one in Asin North in the Central region and another in Kumewu in the Ashanti region. In Asin North, James Jachekwesen was re-elected after a prolonged legal battle over his dual citizenship status. The Supreme Court caused his name to be expunged from Parliament, thus triggering the need for a by-election. Additionally, the passing of Kumewu MP Philip Baswa necessitated a by-election, resulting in the election of Ernest Iyawenim from the MPP. The New Patriotic Party conducted its parliamentary elections for orphan constituencies.
It is out of your loss that you become a better person tomorrow. I've lost an election before. I survived.
In the party's presidential primaries, Asin Central MP Kennedy Japong was defeated by Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
My grassroots have spoken, and therefore I accept the results in good faith.
His win marked a significant moment in the party's history, as it is the first time a person of northern descent will be leading the party into a major election. Alan Kujo Chiamanting resigned from the NPP after losing the first round of presidential polls and subsequently declared his intention to run as an independent candidate.
I'm honorably resigning with immediate effect from the New Patriotic Party to contest for the high office of the President of the Republic of Ghana in the 2024 general elections as an independent presidential candidate.
Another significant event was John Mahama's campaign message of introducing his 24-hour economy initiative. Former Minister of Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation, Professor Frimpong Boateng, caused a stir by naming some high-ranking government officials allegedly involved in illegal mining, commonly referred to as galamsey. The special prosecutor caused the arrest and detention of Cecilia Dapa, a former Minister of Sanitation and Water Resources, for keeping $1 million of cash at her Abilinkpe residence in Accra. This was after she had reported to the authorities that the cash haul was allegedly stolen from her home by her house helps. The Accra High Court in early October imposed a 15-year jail term on the founder of defunct Capital Bank, William Atwasing, for stealing over 90 million cedis belonging to the bank. Chinese national, popularly known as Aisha Huan, was sentenced to 4.5 years in prison for engaging in illegal mining in Ghana. She was also slapped with 48,000 Ghana cedis and is also to be deported after serving her jail term. In the course of the year, a committee was established to investigate a covert recording involving the former NPP Northern Regional Chairman Daniel Bugrenabu and 3 senior police officers. Plot head on the recording aimed at ousting the Inspector General of Police, Dr. George Ekufu Dampare, and this attracted significant public attention for several weeks.
It is just not fair. Are we killing patriotism? That anybody can just get up, make allegations upon allegations, and people who go across the country at times 48 hours without sleep, just keeping the country at peace.
In a shocking manner, military men numbering about 20 invaded a shaman on a Tuesday morning over the alleged murder of a colleague. Sheriff Imoro was allegedly killed by a gang after he visited his girlfriend in the vicinity. At least 40 persons were arrested. In the late hours of Thursday, June 22, a gang of 4 armed robbers attacked a bullion van and killed a police escort at Ablekuma Fan Milk Junction that had made a stop at a fuel station during the day and shot the police officer several times. The officer died on the spot and was promoted posthumously.
Every day I wake up to a cold, empty space where you used to lie, and the pain comes down on me again and again.
On a sad note, prominent persons died in the year 2023. Former First Lady Theresa Kufuor, private legal practitioner Akoto Ampao, former Fisheries Minister under the NDC administration Sherry Aite, MP for Kumewu Philip Baswa, former MP for Ningo Pram E.T. Mensah, former Vice Chair of the MPP Amabuzia, former Black Stars winger Christian Achu, and former Ghanaian striker Raphael Dramina. In the year 2023 also, 3 major protests took place in Ghana. The hashtag Occupy Jolobi House.
The policeman comes out and just charges at anyone standing in front of the gate. They did nothing. They were pulling and they ripped my dress.
A protest calling for the resignation of the governor of the Bank of Ghana, championed by the NDC MPs.
There's nobody there. So the government has asked that I meet you and take the petition on his behalf.
We never said we are going to present our petition to the head of security or someone responsible for security, with all due respect. We are demanding his exit.
And the picketing by the pensioner bondholders at the Ministry of Finance to press home their demand for the payment of all coupons and principals in arrears.
You want me to take a haircut? I don't know. With a little bit of hair left on my head, I want it on my head.
Some prominent clergymen, Duncan Williams, Eastwood Anaba, Mensa Otabel, Doug Howard Mills, Cephas Omenyo, all on the National Cathedral Board of Trustees, tendered their resignation. Sometime of the year, it took the National Peace Council to intervene to resolve the Ajinasari Nogokpo impasse. The Archbishop, during a summit, described Nogokpo as the demonic headquarters of the Volta region. His comments infuriated the people of the area.
The 14 days ultimatum to Archbishop Ajinasari, the founder of the Perez Dome International, to meet us in person for peace talks.
Still in the Volta region, thousands of residents along the lower basin of River Volta were displaced by the river's overflow resulting from a spillage exercise carried out by the Volta River Authority at the Akosombo Dam. Relief efforts from organizations across the country, including Citi TV and Citi FM, was a major step to bring in hope to the affected. Is building temporary accommodation for some affected communities. In the latter part of the year, government proposed a regulation to restrict imports of some 22 products. This move, spearheaded by the Trades Minister, was criticized by the minority in Parliament, asserting that the proposed regulation may open avenues for corruption.
My nephew, who thinks that I should leave a legacy, Mr. Speaker, I am so happy about the reaction of my colleagues. It tells me that, Mr. Speaker, we are doing something right. If they believe that a future NDC government minister for trade and industry might corrupt the system, Mr. Speaker, it is their headache to deal with. It is in their DNA. If that is the problem they have, we can help them with that.
Also, civil society advocates, the NDC, and other stakeholders in Ghana were left disappointed by what they say is the failure of government to properly negotiate Ghana's first lithium mining lease at the Ewoya concession. The government maintained that it had negotiated a good deal.